Hi, it's Dr. Lori. This is Ask Dr. Lori Live. You know who it is. I've got your answers to those questions you've got. I've got guests who are waiting to show me what they got, show me their stuff. We're going to get right on it. Here's my first guest. I don't know what's coming. Nothing is vetted beforehand. I don't know any of the guests who are coming beforehand, nor have I seen any of these objects. So I'm Dr. Lori. How you doing? Thanks for being with me. What have you got?
Hi, this is Jennifer from Pittsburgh. Watch you with Heather and David every week.
Hi, Jennifer. I want to make a point about that. I am on national TV, a lot of different shows all over the country. One of them is Pittsburgh Today Live with Heather Abraham and David Highfield, and that's what Jennifer is referring to. But many of you think you have to be in Pittsburgh to watch it. All of the times that I am ever doing any kind of video with anybody, the Today Show, the Tonight Show, whatever it might be, Pittsburgh Today Live, it's on the binge link. So watch it on the binge link. Jennifer, what have you got, honey?
I think it's a watercolor, and I'm hoping you can tell me about it.
Okay, you got to get it into the shot. There you go. I like your gloves.
Thanks. They're opera gloves. It was an homage to you.
Oh, well, I like them. They're very nice. I like homages. So how did you acquire it? And why is this the piece you picked? You got all these pieces in the house. Why did you pick this piece to show me?
About 15 years ago, I was still living in Los Angeles, and my sister's coworker's wife was having a yard sale, and I'm like, yeah, I'll help you with it. At the end of the day, this hadn't sold. I said, I really like it. She said, take it.
That was nice.
So
okay.
I brought it back from LA. I just love the colors.
Okay.
Yeah, and I sort of had some other mid-century type pieces, and it sort of always helps me build a room around it.
Okay, it's not a watercolor.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's a print. Let's take a good look so everybody can see it. If you put it in front of you, then everybody can see it. There you go. I'm sorry, just for a second. I know we want to see your pretty face and your pretty red blouse, but just a second. Okay, we got it. So it's signed, isn't it?
Yes.
It's got a title on it too on one side.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's sort of very typical. When you see the title on one side, you see a signature, an artist signature on another side. The other thing that tells me about the date is, of course, the type, the flare, the style, as well as the acid burning of that mat. You can't really do anything about that. That's not anybody's fault other than we didn't have acid-free mats invented until the 80s. This piece dates to the 1960s, early 1970s. It's a nice piece. It's a California artist. It's a lithograph. It is a hand-colored lithograph. So it's a high-end lithograph. It's pretty nice. Would you say it's 22 by 28? Is it 24 by 30?
I think the actual print is a little smaller than that. The frame's much bigger.
Yes, okay, but what are the dimensions?
That's about right.
That's about right? Okay. So
yeah, someone painted this at some point because you can sort of see the paint on the glass. Someone painted
everybody's like that. My mother was great for that. She was always like touching stuff up and it looked worse, and she was great for that. I loved her, but Anyway, value on your piece, and let's see the back. The back has a piece of paper on it, right? Dust screen piece of paper. Watch your face.
Yep, and a little sticker that says the same thing.
Yeah. Okay, it's been somewhere wet. You see the water damage, the water spots? So maybe that was the yard sale. I don't know. A lot of people are having yard sales. Value on your piece, I would say about $200 retail. All the values I'm giving you are retail values based on a sales record. Don't forget to watch me on PTL and, of course, with the binge link. Thanks, Jen. That's a nice piece. Bye. Yeah, I'm glad you kept it. Thanks for I like the opera gloves, too. They're nice. They're a little longer. A lot of fun. So guests are coming in. Again, nothing's vetted. I don't know what's coming. If you're watching the replay, that's how it works. Dr. Lori, you're the bomb. Oh, and the bomb. Growing up in a pawn shop has nothing on you. Oh, you grew up in a pawn shop. Interesting. Thanks for paying it forward. Yes, I'm happy to pay it forward. I know a lot of folks are thanking me for sharing my expertise, and I'm happy to do so. I'm glad you're all succeeding. I'm hearing these great stories. Dr. Lori, I was at a yard sale, they're telling me. I was at a yard sale. I spent a couple $100, and I turned that into a couple $1,000. That's a wonderful thing, right? Are you excited that you're on with me? I'm Dr. Lori. Who are you?
I'm Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am excited to show you this.
I'm glad you're excited. What have you got?
Well, I'm going to back up. I know it's pretty big.
You got to back up because this work of art that is copying Rembrandt, you got to keep backing up. Yep. How'd you acquire it, honey?
We got it at a resale shop, and it's very old. This is the back.
Yeah, it's old. It's not that old.
Okay.
Look at turn it around in the back. Let me show you why it's not that old.
Okay.
Okay. So first of all, I want you to see the texture of the wood. The texture of the wood dates that piece probably to the 1940s or 1950s. Okay. So in my line of work, that's not that old. You know, old to me is 80 BC. That's old. Yeah. Cleopatra's old. Rembrandt's not that old. 1950s Jackson Pollock, not that old. So you got this piece in a resale shop. Do you notice where you can see the difference of the pigment? So it looks like, you know, you've got dark areas and light areas from the back. You can actually see the eyes from the back.
Yes. It's very dirty as well.
Well, it's not that dirty. I mean, the piece comes out in art history. That's called chiaroscuro, when a figure comes out of the darkness into the light. So the whole face is kind of lighter. And that's done actually, there's not as much gesso or underpainting. And you can see that from the back. So the whole portion of where the face is. You know that it's a copy of a very famous Rembrandt, correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. And you know it's not the real thing, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Just checking. Why did you choose this for me tonight?
Well, because we didn't know exactly how old it was. And, you know, we knew it wasn't Rembrandt. It was not signed by him, obviously. And we just wanted some information on it.
Okay. Well, many artists are actually given the job to go to major museums and to study and actually paint from the actual masters. It's one of the typical things that art students do. Your work is a little bit better than that, but I would say that piece dates, as I said, to about the 1950s. It's very, very typical. It was also, if you'll notice the frame is also from about the middle part of the 20th century. So the frame and the piece and the canvas are actually about the same time period. Value on it, I would say about $90. What did you pay?
We paid $100 for it.
Okay, so you paid almost retail. You paid about retail. Yes. Do you like it? Do you hang it in your home?
Well, we just got it a couple days ago.
Well, then you got to find a place to hang it in your home.
Yes, absolutely. We love it.
Great. It's well executed, and I appreciate you being one of my guests tonight. Thanks for being with me. Where are you from?
I am from Michigan, actually, originally.
Oh. Well, go blue.
Go blue, yes, absolutely.
My alma mater, the University of Michigan. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. A lot of drinking, a lot of other things, a lot of fun. Wanted to thank you again for your video chat this morning. I'm calling the jeweler to recommend on Monday for an appointment. Much hugs. Oh, I'm very, very happy that you'll do well. I was doing video chats, and one of the questions was, you know, what do I do? I'm afraid I don't know a jeweler who I can trust. I don't know what to do. I have this piece. It's a stone and it's not set. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do. I'm afraid. You know, fear is one thing, but you have to at some point realize that folks are professionals, and there are professionals out there who want to be professional the way I am. They want to serve their clients. They want to make sure that you're getting the right information. But, you know, you do have to realize that a lot of times you do have to actually deal with them using their rules of the game, you know? So people are saying, well, I don't want to leave something. I don't want to leave it. I don't know if I trust anybody. Well, either you got to trust or you got to say, okay, I'm going to have a harder time finding that person who's going to, you know, change all the rules for me. So I'm sure you'll do well. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. What's your name?
Hi,
How
Dr.
are you?
Lori. I'm good. I'm so excited to be on your show.
Great. Nice to see you. What's your name?
My name is Melanie, and I am from Omaha.
Hi,
Nebraska.
Melanie. Nice to see you. I've been to Omaha many, many times.
Really?
I love Omaha. Oh, yes, I have. The streets of Omaha are lined with those beautiful, wonderful sculptures, those big sculptures of the Conestoga wagons. Omaha is beautiful.
Yep.
Nice to see you.
Thank
you.
you.
Tell me what you brought me.
Okay, so I just picked these up yesterday. Let me go to the other side. Sorry. It'll be better from here. Okay, so
Melanie, so you picked that up.
What?
So you picked that up yesterday. Thrift store?
Yeah. Nope. I won him on an auction. There we go. Okay, so I got the rocking horse, right?
Yeah, we're doing one. We're doing one.
Oh, okay, because I got the tricycle to match it.
One.
Okay, let's do the tricycle.
Make it fair. People are like, oh, I'm going to do two.
You're right.
You're going to do one. Right. Choose one.
The tricycle is I think more interesting.
Melanie, choose one. I'm not getting any younger over here.
Okay, do the rocking horse.
All right, show me the rocking horse.
Okay.
TikTok, Melanie.
There you go.
There we go. That's nice. All
Sorry.
right. No, you're all right, sweetie. Don't worry about it. All right. So it's wood, and then it's got mixed media for the tails different. Show me the horse. I got to see it, not you.
Okay, not me.
Not you,
okay.
not now, because I've got to appraise it. I got to take a look.
Right.
All right. Back it up, hon. Back it up for me.
Back it up. Oh, I was trying to show
I
you
need
the
to see the
tail.
whole piece. Can you show me the head, please?
Yes.
I know you don't know what I want to see. I understand.
I'm going to move the horse instead of the camera. How about that?
You're doing great. You're doing great.
There we go.
Nice. Very nice. Okay. All right. So you picked that up. If you look down at the bottom where the wheels are, you can tell that this piece was a pull toy piece, and then they put it on the actual rockers. Melanie, can you please hold your camera horizontally? Oh, it's a good thing I didn't have children, right? Got this much patience. Melanie, if you hold your camera horizontally, if you can, sweetheart.
Yep. Sorry, I had a phone call come in that I had to dismiss.
I'm so proud of you. You look toward the bottom. I want to show everybody the bottom. There it is. Yep. Keep going down there. Down. There it is. If you see that, you'll notice that this was actually on that base, on that wooden base, and it was a pull, and then they put it on the rocker. So the rocker, of course, is a little bit different. So the rocker is there. That particular piece comes from Europe. It's a European piece, and then that rocker portion is done here in the United States. Value on that piece, about $400. What'd you pay, Melanie?
$100.
There you go. So 4 times is what you can command for that particular piece. I would not take it apart. I'd leave it on the rocker just like that, and I wouldn't sell it with the other one that's a tricycle either. If you're going to resell it, make sure you resell it, of course, individually. Thank you, Melanie. Melanie, all the way from Omaha. So nice. All right. Barbara, thank you very much for your super chat. And thank all of you for the super chats and the super stickers. I appreciate them, and they support the channel. If you want to support the channel, that's how you're going to be able to do it. So please support the channel with your super chats and your super stickers. The thank you bar right there. Thanks all of you for them. I hope you understand that it takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a big budget to be able to create these for you so frequently with all of this information. So thank you for supporting the channel. If you can't do that right now, that's fine. Please share the channel or buy a mug, buy a t-shirt, buy a tote bag that says Dr. Lori Says, and of course, use it proudly. So it's an easy way to do it either way. If you want to really support the channel and you're serious about it, and I've helped you make money, I know I have, please support the channel. Okay, we have another guest. Let's see if we can find some more guests. I hope you're learning and having a lot of fun watching these videos. And if you were wondering what this is here, before I go to my guest, if you were wondering what this is here, you have to watch the video from a couple of nights ago where I was talking about valuing jewelry and how to save money and inexpensively and protectively to protect pieces that you are shipping. So the right way to ship and the right way, of course, to store pieces. That's why there's blue tape there. I'm sorry, I made my guests wait. So we've got a couple here. Maybe they're there, maybe they're not. Maybe I messed it up. I'm sorry. But I'm talking about art, antiques, and collectibles. And here's my next guest.
Hi, Dr. Lori.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm looking for you. I think your internet connection might be a little slow because I haven't got you. Okay, well, we'll try to get you back. We'll do what we can. We're going to keep moving. I keep it moving. No, she's abrupt. Oh, she's this, is that. Please. I'm not trying to be abrupt. I'm trying to move it along for all of you who are watching because I want to make sure that you have, the show that you need. I also want to remind you that, of course, you can subscribe to my newsletter. And my newsletter is a wonderful resource that you can get for free. Go to drloriv.com and subscribe to the newsletter. The newsletter will provide you with all kinds of information. And while you're there at the website, look around, click. There's a lot of information there, but the newsletter is free and it will go right to your email box. And you can learn all the different things that I put into the newsletter, which will help all of you. My next guest, here we go. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm Dr. Lori. What's your name?
I'm Ashley. This is my husband, Brooke.
Hi, Ashley. Hi, Brooke. How you doing?
Very good.
Good, great. What have you got?
I have a vase here.
Okay. You're going to have to get a little closer for me. There you go. All right. Is it marked on the bottom? And why did you choose that tonight?
I got a lot, I'm bad at this, of about 20 of these.
Ashley, get better at this. I can't see that mark.
Here, I'm going to get him to do this.
You're going to help because your arms are longer?
Yeah, he's better.
You're not that good at it either. What does the mark say?
It says Kaiser.
Oh, it does. Okay. All right. And then it says where it was made, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got a lot of about 20 of different Kaiser vases at an auction for about $5 a piece.
Okay. What made you buy them all? What were you thinking? You're going to resell them?
Yep.
Why did you choose this one to show me?
I liked the detail on this one and the shape of this one.
Okay. How old do you think it is?
I'm going to say 1960s.
Probably
1970s.
a little bit later than that. Yeah, it's probably the 70s, might even be the mid 70s. When you start to see those biomorphic or organic forms come out, you know you moved into the 1970s typically. You know, more of that sort of, you know, lava lamp, you know, Age of Aquarius kind of stuff, rather than the 1960s that's just one particular organic form, like a leaf form. That's really a nice piece. I like it. So a nice bone china ceramic, I would say value on that piece, which is, would you say it's 10 inches tall?
Yeah, 9 to 10 inches.
I'd probably put $85 on it retail. All the values come from actual sales records where similar pieces have sold. Not, oh, I like it. I think I'd price it at this. Where actual sales records have sold. It has to be based on actual sales records. I evaluate about 50,000 objects every year. Last year, it was 50,000 objects or so that I evaluate all different ways. And that's where we get the values, doing the research all day, every day about all different objects, including that one. That was a nice Kaiser piece. So she got a whole lot at the auction. And doing that is a great opportunity because you can get them really low price and then she can, I'm guessing, of course, resell them. Remember, you don't want to resell them all together. You want to resell them individually when you do that. And you also want to think about, of course, getting a little bit of background on each one of those particular pieces. So a lot of people will use, my online appraisals or my priority Ask Dr. Lori service to get that information about specifics about individual pieces. You know, just knowing that it's Kaiser and saying, oh, do you like it or don't you like it isn't enough marketing. You can make more money if you give them a little bit more information, a little bit more to chew into, basically, in terms of info. That's great. Thanks so much for being my guest. Nice to see all of you. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. What's your name and where are you?
My name's Carol.
Hi, Carol. How are you?
Pretty good. I know it says Jamie on there. That's my husband's name, but my name's Carol.
Where are you calling from?
Calling from Maine.
Oh, that's nice. Maine's nice.
Yep.
It's good. Maine's pretty season is coming up. Nice season up in Maine. So, so what's this? And why can't I see all of it? I'm only seeing up to the handles.
Okay. So this is a green glass vase that was given to my great-grandmother and my great-grandfather when they got married in 1899.
It's nice. Where did they get married abroad? Did they get married here in the United States?
I believe they were married in Canada.
Okay, can you back this up a little bit so we can see the whole piece?
Yep.
You know, what you see may not be what I see. All right. Can you turn it carefully? Can you just do a little turn for us? All right. Okay.
The gold on it is just gorgeous.
And it's hand painted, that gold.
Yeah.
Is there also gold flecks within the handles?
Within the handles, I don't. There's
are
like
the handles clear glass?
They're like a pink.
Oh, okay. All right.
They have a pink tone to them.
Okay.
And the bottom is very cut. It's kind of sharp almost.
Okay, because you are missing what's called the collar, right? Or the base, which was actually silver plated. There was a silver plated collar there. There was a silver plated collar at the top as well. Now, what you have there is you have gold paint there. At the bottom, there was a actual piece of metal at the bottom. Okay. Now, that particular piece, Victorian molded glass, very nice. And then someone else would detail it, right? Sort of like you detail the car. They'd come in, did you hear that? The car. You detail it. So you're in Maine and I'm from New England too. And we kind of have that sound. Value on your piece is about $200. It's a Victorian piece. If it's in perfect condition, no cracks, no chips, you know, which it looks like there's no dings. It looks like it's in beautiful shape. It's a really nice piece. Okay. Thanks for bringing it in.
Thank you.
Take care. So some people like to have me talk about family heirlooms too, and I will look at your objects. It's fine. Some people are saying, oh, well, I'm a little shy and I don't really want to. go on the show with Dr. Lori live. I'd rather do something else. Maybe I could do it privately. You can do a video call. Lots of options for video calls. My video calls are very popular. You can choose the time, how long you want to do a video call with me as well. And you can even, of course, newly done just this week, you can do video calls, gift certificates. There's an example of someone doing a video call with me, looking at that chest. And gift certificates are a great way for you to give a gift to somebody who has everything, right? Do a video call with Dr. Lori. And, there's always a holiday coming up. A holiday, a birthday, a particular Mother's Day, Father's Day, that kind of holiday. So you don't know what to get somebody. Video calls are a great gift. And a lot of people are, of course, giving those gifts. And it's a way for you to have a private conversation with me and show me this stuff that you want to praise. So video calls and gift certificates are available, of course, at the website at drloriv.com. You can go right to the specials and shop page, which is really easy to find at drloriv.com. It's right there when you go to the main menu, specials and shop. It's bright red. It's right at the top. And then scroll down to get all the information that you might need. All right. Great to see the guests. Thanks for being with me tonight. I'm Dr. Lori. This is Ask Dr. Lori Live. And I've got guests. I'm taking your questions. Thank you for the super chats and the super stickers. Those of you who, of course, who are getting these appraisals from me. I appreciate your super chats and super stickers. And those of you who have learned something, or you said, wow, I found something in a thrift store because I watched your videos. I appreciate you supporting the channel. Super chats and super stickers are on. Hi, how are you? I'm Dr. Lori.
Hi, Dr. Lori. This is Ann. I'm from the Jersey Shore. How are you?
Hi, Ann. How are you, hon? Nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. I have a painting. It's a painting by Jim Buckles.
Nice.
It's signed. It's got a date and a number.
Okay, so let's talk about it. It's signed, it's dated, it's numbered. All right. So first of all, the signatures are always important, right?
Okay.
The number indicates, the date indicates, of course, the year, right? And then you also have the numbers which indicate where it runs, where it falls in a print run. I need to see your piece again, please. Your whole piece, not just the signature. I know you all love to show me signatures. I need to see how good a painter this person is. So back up and put it in front of your face. There you go. Now everybody can see it. Just stay there. And darling.
I'm sorry.
Just stay there. You're all right. But everybody wants to see your painting. So that's why I'm trying to help all the viewers.
I've got a set of 3 of these.
That's great. Let's see one of them. If I can't see one, I can't appraise any. Go back. Back. Stop. Ah, you did it. Great. All right. Good girl. Okay. Very, very highly realistic, beautiful composition. I love the reflective qualities of it. I'm not crazy about the sky. I think he's kind of lazy in the sky and lazy in the reflection because it just seems like the same to me. I'm only praising one, sweetheart. Show me one. Let's not confuse the issue. And then it is in a frame. Can I see the back of that frame? Wow. As bright as white can be. When you see all that white, you got to go, that's new. Okay. And new is fine. There's nothing wrong with new, but that's going to be your telltale sign of, wow, that's new. So dates to the late 1990s, early 2000s. Value on that piece. These pieces sell pretty well. I'd put about $275 on that small piece.
Okay. I have a set of 3. So I know you said sets are important.
Sets are important, but just because it's from the same artist doesn't necessarily mean it's a set. Well, if it is a triptych and it's intended to go together, then that's a different thing. Thank you very much. So let me make that clear. A triptych is a 3-panel painting. Triptych, T-R-Y, T-R-Y, basically meaning 3, right? Like bi is 2, tripped is 3. So that's what she's saying. But when you have artist work and you have 3 different works of art by the same artist, that isn't necessarily a set. It could be the start of a collection, right? So if you like the same artist's work and you buy more than one of his works and you go from there. But basically, you want to make sure that you're not confusing a set. And she's right, sets are important, just as I said. You don't want to confuse a set with what a collection is, okay? So if it's a triptych and it has to be together because the artist intended them to be together, then they should be, evaluated together. So thank you very much from South Jersey, the Jersey Shore. I'm Dr. Lori. This is Ask Dr. Lori. I'm Dr. Lori Live. I'm the Ph.D. Antiques Appraiser, and I'm here to help all of you. Hi. It's nice to see you. Thanks for watching. And can you turn your camera so it's horizontal or landscape mode? What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Oksana, and I'm calling from Canada.
Hi, Oksana. Nice to see you. So what did you bring me to look at today?
So I have this painting.
Okay. In front of the camera, please.
Yes.
There we go. Thank you, hon.
So I purchased this about 2 months ago at the thrift store.
Can you go closer to the camera?
Closer to the camera.
And who's this sitting next to you?
My husband.
All right. Do you like it when she goes to the thrift store?
Sure.
All right. He's not getting in trouble. Did you hear that? Sure. He's like, well, yeah, I guess. I don't want to get in trouble with you or Dr. Lori.
He's
All right.
scared when I'm coming from thrift store.
You don't know. He's scared when you come home from the thrift store. Okay.
Yes.
Your piece looks like a very nice piece. It's an interior scene in the manner of a lot of artists who are working like this. Thomas McKnight comes to mind, but it's not his style. Can I see the back? It's a big, chunky frame. What attracted you to it, Oksana?
Yeah, so I look at the artist. Her name is Trisha Romance.
Yeah.
1985. I know it's a print. So I kind of Google at the store to see what it's all about.
So you Googled her and you found her.
Yeah, but I cannot find too much about this particular painting.
Oh, well, it's not a painting, it's a print.
Yes, right.
Okay, so that's the first thing. So they're produced in relatively large numbers. Is there a fraction on your piece? Does it tell you which number or how many pieces are in the print run on your piece?
No, it only says that it was printed in 1985.
Okay, so that's called an open edition. That means there could be tens of thousands of them out there, right? There could be a lot of them because they don't limit the edition. That's what those fractions mean, okay? When you see those fractions, it's number 25 of 250. That's a limited edition. There's only 250 of them, right? Yours is an open edition. She made a lot of these, a lot. So what does that do for value? Okay, now the frame I like. The mat there's a lot going on with the mat, and the frame and the print itself is quite small, right? The print itself is quite small. So can I see the back of it, sweetie? It's from 1985, you said. It is a lithographic print, and that is cardboard. So that's cardboard, and corrugated cardboard is very inexpensive, and corrugated cardboard is acidic. So an artist who cares about her prints is probably not going to put corrugated cardboard on the back. All right? So whoever did the frame job on that is hurting that print. So when you open that print up, it's going to be acid burned in the back. So that's problematic. If you see cardboard on the back of a print, get ready because you're going to have to either get a new piece of foam core, a new piece of mat board. I talked about all of this and how it impacts value in another video. So I want you to understand just that. That particular piece, Karen's asking, the frame is arts and crafts early 20th century, question mark. Well, then that question should have been phrased, is the frame early 20th century arts and crafts? It's in that style, but that frame is not an early 20th century frame. That frame is contemporary from the 1980s with the print itself. That is not an early arts and crafts frame done in that early 1900s time period. It's done in the style. So you got to be able to learn and understand what's what. The frame might have attracted you. I like the frame well enough. I like the print well enough. I would say the piece is worth about $55. What did you pay?
$5.
$5. So you paid 10%. That's pretty good. If you can keep your thrifting at around 10%, so you can sell it for, again, the 100%, or you bought it for $5, you get $55 out of it. That's pretty good. Nice to meet you. And my hat's off to your husband, too. He's a nice, patient guy. Nice to see you, Oksana from Canada. So thank you for being my guest. It's so good to be with all of you. And thank you for the super chats and the super stickers. Hi, how are you doing? I'm Dr. Lori.
Hi, Dr. Lori. How you doing? My name is Jerry.
Hey, Jerry, what's happening? Jimmy, who's behind you? What's the thing behind you? What does it say behind you, Jimmy? Oh, of course, Jimmy Buffett. I should have known. So you're a carrot head, huh? All right.
I'm your second South Jersey guest, I guess. I'm here in Brigantine, New Jersey.
Nothing wrong with South Jersey. I talked to somebody with a big New York Yankees t-shirt on today during a video call, and I wasn't yet connected on Zoom, and I was like, oh, I love the Yankees. And South Jersey, you probably love the Phillies too, but my dad played for both. Played for the Phillies, played for the Yankees.
Not a big Philadelphia fan.
What's your team?
I like the Steelers.
And you like the baseball, Steelers, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well, that's why I grew up in Pittsburgh. So.
Ah, well, that's wonderful. That's a great town. Pittsburgh's a lot of fun. How can I help you, Jerry?
Well, my wife and I were yard selling today, and we got a lot of great treasures, but we got something that we just are not sure about. Is this little trinket box right here.
Okay.
Let's see if I get it in front of the camera.
Oh,
All right.
Nice.
It's got, looks like maybe carved jade or something. It's an oriental looking figures. I'm not sure how I'm holding it right there. Appears to be hand painted, enamel, perhaps bronze or brass. No markings at all, and just looks very old. Just wondering if you had any idea.
Show it to me
what
again. Okay. Get it near the, there you go. All right. Now turn it slowly. Don't show me the top yet. Just turn it slowly so I can see the middle.
Okay.
All right. You don't have bronze. You don't have bronze. You have brass. You have cloisonné. It's faux cloisonné. So those are not little cloisons. They're trying to look like cloisons. It's made in China. It doesn't have to be marked because that bottom tells me it's made in China. And now show me the top, sweetheart. Then I'm going to have you open it. No, I don't see the top yet. There it is. Right there. Stop moving. Stop moving. Yeah. Very nice. I like it. Okay. It's upside down, but I like it anyway. Yeah, you got it. Now you got it. There it is. So notice what you have there, and here's how you know that it's Chinese. This is for all the rest of you. Notice how you have those two areas, like it kind of looks like Mickey Mouse, like two ears at the top. Notice those elements, those cloud elements at the top. You can see a little bit of the figure in the landscape area. That piece, of course, is white jade. On the interior, it's not hinged. And the fact that it's not hinged tells you that that piece is, of course, a snuff box. It dates to between 1900 and 1920 and value on it about $140. What did you pay?
Oh, very nice. She got it for $3.
3 is great. Did she negotiate at the yard sale?
Did she want $5 for this, or she had $3, right? Just $3 straight up.
Just
she didn't know what she had.
Well, you know.
The woman had said she had moved into the house and this was in the house. She didn't know what it was. And
yeah.
So
nice piece. Snuff box. It's for drug paraphernalia. Thanks, Jerry. Take it easy. You can bring it to your next Jimmy Buffett concert. He's still touring.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lori.
See you, hon. That's a nice piece. So, you know, certain pieces that you don't recognize. Here's a couple of things about it. If it were true cloisonné, it was faux cloisonné. You heard me say that? It was faux cloisonné. If it were true cloisonné, that's what you were actually look at. I was wondering how you could tell it was Chinese without a mark. Awesome. Well, you know how I can tell? 3 ways. Ph.D. That's how I can tell. Do you know how many objects I've looked at over my career? A lot. And I was trying to teach you how to look for certain elements, you know, to know the difference between Chinese, Japanese, South Asian, Taiwanese, you know, from Bali or Indonesia, the different areas. So, you know, people don't always know the difference when it comes to the art of course, what would be considered, of course, the Far East. But good question. Good question. Thank you. Thank you very much for the super chat and the super stickers. In different objects, when it comes to Asian pieces, you have to look for different things to identify where it's from, because there's so many reproductions that come from, of course, places like Asia. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. Will you please hold your camera horizontally? I'm asking you all to hold your camera horizontally so we can see your full screen.
It makes me go upside down if I do it horizontal.
All right. Well, when you figure it out, then we can get to you. But I need you to go horizontally, please, so you can fill in the whole screen if it's possible. Thank you for being my guest. It's nice to be with all of you. I'm excited to, of course, share this information with all of you, and I'm happy to be able to do that. Here's my guest. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. How are you doing?
Hi, Dr. Lori. How you doing?
Hi, I'm fine, sweetie. What's happening?
I've been, first of all, I wanted to thank you because I've been upping my game on some of the things that I've been buying. Actually, I was selling all the costume jewelry at about $5. Now I'm selling it anywhere between $20 and $40 a piece. So thank you so much on that. I have my
Tell me your first name, sweetheart.
Vince, and I'm from Orange, California.
Vince, I'm so happy with that. I love to hear that you're upping your game because you're getting the information and you're able to command more money for it, right?
Definitely. Oh yeah, totally. It's same thing with I bought my first perfume bottle and I think I paid $1 and I think it's worth about $100. So anyhow,
did you watch the videos? Are you using the binge link?
I've been like
crazy. Man, I love it.
So
I love it.
You're a blessing.
That's what I want. You know, that's why I do it.
Oh,
that's why I do it. Vince, good for you, sweetie.
And I will be calling you on a private call for all the things that we do have from the past. So But today
whatever
I'm buying about.
whatever you need to do, but I want you to do me the favor. I need you to share the channel. I need you to help me grow. That's what I need you to do. All right.
I do.
Keep it up. What's happened, sweetie?
Earlier today, somebody else said the same thing. You said I heard you say when you buy something, if you can buy multiples of this, maybe not necessarily the same item, but in this case, I asked a question a couple days ago when you responded on the pictures. So I have photographs. I actually ended up getting 4 because of what you said, and these are from Jerry Muller, I believe that's the name, or Jerome Miller, and the one that I've been researching. I've been going to different websites, not just eBay, not just Etsy. I've been going to some of the art websites and all that stuff, and I know that they're worth some money, but the one I cannot find at all is this one, and some of them I guess are pretty famous. Let me see here. Sorry. So this is Greta Elgard. Yeah. And it's number 1 of 20.
Small print run.
Correct. And they are signed by him. I know that he ended up here. He passed away recently, and he was living in Costa Mesa. Yeah. It's about maybe 5 miles from here. Yeah. So this is the one I'm most interested on. I can't find any information. I know who she is, but I just don't know, if it's valuable.
Let's talk about this in general. So you found the other one. So you have some other ones. Maybe you have a landscape, which he's better known for, right?
Correct. I've seen her. This is a picture of her, but I have 4 other photographs that are pretty.
Vince, stay with me. You got a landscape, right? And you have an idea of the value of the landscape, right?
Yes.
Okay, so choose one of the landscapes. How much did you find it for? You think it's worth what, between $200 and $600, somewhere in there? I've
seen it from $500 to $800, depending on the number.
Let's say that the landscape conservatively is worth $500. This is a learning lesson for all of you. This is why I'm going through this. So, and I know you want me to get to the appraisal, but I want to make this point for you. So say the landscape's worth, I don't know, even say it's worth $750 for one of the basic landscapes, right? That Vince has.
Yes.
Okay. So that's sort of his general typical value. Now, hers is rare. It's a low print run, or a print run that is basically small. There's only 19 others other than the one you have, and you have number 1. So that's an important thing. And it's for some reason he decided that he was going to veer away from his landscapes. The landscapes will always be more valuable, right? Because that's what everybody knows them for. You don't want Jackson Pollock to paint you a picture, a portrait. You want Jackson Pollock to do the drip paintings that we know him for. So this artist are better known for, of course, the landscapes. Those are going to be the $500 to $750 range. Hers is going to be a little bit lower, but because it's rarity, you're going to be in that $500 to $600 range for her piece, specific for that piece of her, because that piece is something that you don't typically see. It's going to be a little lower because it's not the traditional. It's not what everybody's looking for. If you have an Ansel Adams, you want to see the picture of, Yosemite, that kind of thing. Right. Mm-hmm. This particular piece is probably worth somewhere in the $500 range because you have number 1, it's a low print run and it's relatively rare. Now, rarity is not the only thing that drives the market. The other thing you did that was smart is you've got 4 of them now, right? Or 5 of them. What you can do is go ahead.
2 of them are low. Well, one of them is a low number. This is 3 of 200. And it's Sag Harbor. I'm not sure that that's too famous. And then this one here is
but Sag Harbor, you may not think is too famous, but Sag Harbor is a very important artist colony. So that puts that artist at that place. So that's important. Okay. So don't discount that. I want you to get this when you dig down. When I'm on the Curse of Oak Island, they say about drilling down.
Yes.
I want you to drill down and get some more information about the individual pieces, because when you're on those other websites, when you're doing the real market analysis that I'm teaching you to do, so you're able to up your game and make more money, this is the information that people want, that real collectors want. Oh, I didn't realize it was only that he was on Sag Harbor. I get this. Once you get a clear picture of the whole artist, you're going to make more money. This is why I want you to collect art. I want you to try to buy that from the thrift store, the yard sales, the antique shops, because you can buy it low and you can sell it for bigger returns. Vince, nice to see you, kiddo.
Can I tell you what I paid for it?
Yeah.
I did remember what you said. I always ask lower anyways. They wanted, I think, $20 a piece, and then believe it or not, I got them down to $5 a piece. So they gave it to me $20. Two of them are framed and two of them are not. So I was blown away. I was like, yes, Dr. Lori. So.
Well, thank you so much. You're making my day too. I want all of you to succeed. That's why I'm doing it. Other channels don't care if you succeed. They care if you buy something from them. I want you to succeed. Vince, good for you. And you're going to inspire everybody else because you guys can succeed. Talal, thank you so much for your generous support. Thank you all for the super chats and the super stickers. I didn't get a chance to read it. I'm sorry. I thought I was going to sneeze there. You are a genius, Dr. Laura, and you're teaching many people around the world. I spoke with you for a half an hour, and she was very helpful to me. Talal, thank you very much. It was nice to be able to speak with you. Thank you very much, Kathy. I appreciate all of the super chats and super stickers. I do know that it's helping all of you, and I'm glad that the information is. Thank you, Jennifer. So happy I got to do a video chat with you today. I hope it was helpful. You're amazing. Never would have thought the painting would have been worth that much. Thank you for sharing all your knowledge. I'm really happy to share it. And I'm very grateful mainly to my parents and for, having a work ethic to be able to have achieved this and to be able to share it. It's all the good folks who watch the videos and share the channel are helping too. That's all of you. Thank you for explaining the collection versus instead of an artist's work. I have 6 golden prints from Shalom Moskovitz, Shalom Safed. Yeah. So when you have that, it's an important thing. You don't want to automatically just sell them, individually or automatically just sell them as a set. You have to sort of learn a little bit more. And it's fun to dig. You know that. I love to do the research. I know a lot of you love to do the research. And the sourcing is fun too. So keep shopping, look for those pieces, and let me help you do it. Love you in white, Dr. Lori. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this morning I was asking one of the producers, I said, could I just wear my white sweater? Do I have to wear a different color? So anyway, we're moving into whites now, right? I don't know. I'm not feeling like I'm looking good at anything these days, but hey, that's how it is. All right. What's looking good is all of you. Terry, thank you for the generous super sticker. I appreciate that. And I hope that means that the channel is helping you. So thanks so much. I'm Dr. Lori. This is Ask Dr. Lori Live. Thanks for being with me. And of course, thanks for being my guest. I have another guest coming up. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. How are you? Where are you calling from?
I'm Sarah, and I am from Illinois.
Illinois?
Illinois. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I have a little toddler here running around.
Okay, toddlers are fine. We like little people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a handful.
They're supposed to be a handful. They're not supposed to come out all grown up. That's your job.
It's hard work.
I know. I'm sure it is. How can I help you, hon?
Well, I have this ring here that I got here. Let me take it out. This is the box again. And it says National Jewelers. But here, I'll take it out for you.
Yeah, take it out. The box is fine, but you don't always know if the piece was in the box originally.
Yeah, there's a mark.
Thank you very much.
There's a mark on the inside, but I cannot see what it is, even with the loop here.
Even with the loop, you can't see it. Even when you turn on the light on the loop, you can't see it.
Yeah, it's like in a weird position to where I can't get it in there correctly.
Yeah, show it to me.
Here, can you see here? Oh my gosh.
I can't turn off the light now. Oh my gosh, Lori.
Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at this. Okay. Here's
that. You're not that good at it, I gotta say.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying.
All right. So you got a piece of jet black onyx, basically what you have there. You've got thank you for the super sticker. You've got what looks like to be a sterling silver ring. And that ring, of course, is a wax seal ring. And they're late 19th century rings. That's in a 1940s box, however. So how did you acquire it? Why was this the piece that you wanted to show me?
Well, I got it from an auction in a lot of bunch of different things. I just couldn't find anything.
A lot of you get these pieces from auctions. You get the jewelry jars, you get the bags full, you buy pounds of, jewelry of all different type, and you don't know it's like a lot. It's just and you pay by the pound kind of thing. That piece dates to, again, the latter part of the 19th, the early 20th century. And that looks like it's actually, as you're moving it now, it's not jet or onyx. It actually looks like it's marcasite.
Yeah, it's like a blue color.
Yeah, and it's like a shine color. I would say value on it's like a shiny element, I would say value on that piece is going to be sterling silver. 925 is probably the mark. Value on that piece is going to be about $100. Thanks very much. Good luck with the kids. Get your sneakers on. Get your sneakers on. You're going to have to run after them. I am so glad I'm single. Let me tell you. That would, oh my gosh. I would be like, oh my gosh, the little kids. But they are cute. They are very cute. They're a lot of fun. I've got a couple little kids in my life. They're not my children, but I love them very much. They make me very happy. And they're a lot of fun to watch on video because they live far away. Anyway, enough about them. I've got my guests. We're taking questions, your questions, my answers. Hello, New Zealand. The nicest people in the world live in New Zealand, Canada, and the United States. I do love the Italians too. They're always very sweet to me, but all over the world. But when I was in New Zealand, I could not get enough of those folks. They were very, very sweet. I was in a lot of different parts of New Zealand. I was able to see much of New Zealand when I traveled there. I really love it. So thank you, New Zealand. I don't know. I guess it's early in the morning there. I'm lousy at that whole thing about the time zone, but I guess it's early in the morning there. So thank you for getting up to see me and to join me on Ask Dr. Lori Live. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. What's your name?
Hi, Dr. Lori. I'm Mark. I'm from Jackson, Georgia right now. So
hey,
I
Mark,
live under
you got $1 million smile, Mark. I got to tell you.
Thank you.
Because the minute you're like, you're one of those light up the screen kind of people. You know, like, I got to think of somebody. Oh, like, you know, Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise or those actors who like, they don't look good.
There's no way myself looks like Brad Pitt.
No, you don't look like those guys. You don't want to look like those guys anyway. You don't want like those guys. I'm saying you got that smile. I have a friend who has that smile. You know, walks in a room, smiles, the whole room lights up. I don't have that smile. I had braces though. Do you ever have braces?
No, actually, I never had braces.
Wow.
I was actually in the Marine Corps. I was actually in the Marine Corps, and my wisdom teeth didn't even have to come out because they were so perfect.
Well, those are the Marines, kids. That's why. Thank you for your service. Well, and all of our veterans, and of course, all of our active service people, thank you very much for your service too. Okay, you're in Georgia. Tell me what you got.
Yes, I picked this up today at Thrift Shop.
Okay.
It's an egg baskets, porcelain. I don't know if it's Manjolica, but it's beautiful.
Hold on,
the bottom right there.
No mark, or is there a mark?
There is a mark. It says Pat 1975 right there.
Yeah, Pat did that in ceramics class, honey. That's a very typical mold. If you did ceramics class and you brought your Aunt Pat to ceramics class in 1979, you know, basically you could get the mold. Sometimes they're called Atlantic mold, Holland mold. You can get the mold and you can make your own piece. But she was pretty good because the lead glaze is actually pretty nice. I think the way that
down.
Yeah, it's all the way. So you've got a lot of the eggs. It probably was on sale because Easter is far off, right? So the time period has something to do with it. If you're at the thrift store and that's there before like a holiday like Easter, probably be charged. They charge a little bit more for it. What'd you pay for it?
About $5.
All right. It's worth about 30.
Okay.
Not terrible. But
I have a video call you tomorrow, so I'm excited for that one. I'll hold out for that one.
All right. So you'll hold off the other stuff for me with the video call. And what made you choose this? You figured you knew what you had for the video call that you wanted to talk one-on-one with. Is that right, Mark?
Yes. And I don't want to, I don't want to conflict the two,
You're not conflicting anything. Everything's fine. It's good to see you. Thank you very much. Look at that smile. Nice to meet you, Mark.
Thank you so much, too.
Anyway, so yeah, it's very interesting. Some of the things that you're going to find at the thrift store, I always like to know, why did you choose that piece? You got all this stuff in the house. Why did you choose to show me that? I'm Dr. Lori, the Ph.D. Antiques Appraiser. This is Ask Dr. Lori Live. I'm happy to teach you vintage soul. You got to help me and you got to share this channel. I also want you to go to that website and sign up for that newsletter. The newsletter at drloriv.com and all the research pages, all that information is there. All you got to do is click and read and look and watch the videos. Subscribe to the newsletter. It is free and you will get the newsletter. It'll come right into your email box. So a lot of other information there too. Again, about the loop, you got to go to the specials and shop page to get the loop. Don't forget to do some shopping while you're there. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Lisa from Georgia.
Hi, Lisa from Georgia. What have you got? Little tiny vase?
A vase, yeah.
A vase.
It's ceramic. It doesn't have a mark on the bottom.
Now, what do? You don't have a mark now. What do you do?
Ask Dr. Lori.
Okay, all right, that's a good reason. You can always send a picture to me too, you know. You can always send a picture to the website. So you're asking me this, and this is Ask Dr. Lori Live. And does it look like it's hand painted all the way around with those flowers, or does it look like they're transferred on?
It looks like they're transferred on.
Okay, all right. And you know about transferware? I was talking to you about it. Buy low, sell high. Yeah, I like that idea. Buy low, sell high. Thank you for the super sticker too. This particular piece, and it's unmarked. So where do you think it's made? Doesn't have an export mark. Doesn't have to announce, dun, da, da, I was made in Japan, or dun, da, da, I was made in West Germany. So where do you think it was made?
China.
Right here.
Here? Okay.
Right here. Made in the United States. Is it 8 inches tall?
Just about, yeah.
Just about 8 inches tall. It's valued about $20. It's made in the United States. It's probably made in Ohio. And I would say that it probably dates sometime latter part of the 1940s, early part of the 1960s.
This is a curious piece. I just grabbed it. It was $1.99.
No, $1.99 is good. What made you choose that one tonight to show me? You got all these objects that could have been the star of your show. Why this piece?
Because I had no idea even where to start researching it. Curious though.
Okay, so where to start researching it, one of the things you might have done is you might have said, okay, what do I do if something's unmarked? And that information is on my research pages. And it's also coming up about how do you value ceramics, tomorrow's video. So I'm going to premiere it live tomorrow. And it's all about how do you value ceramics. So of course, my friend from Georgia comes in just at the right time. And basically, if you see this video tomorrow, I'm going to premiere it tomorrow with me live, of course, right here on the channel at 5 p.m. Eastern time. You're on the East Coast. You can be with me tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time.
I will be, definitely.
Okay, and I'll be there too to answer those questions, but I'm valuing ceramics. And here are some of the objects that I'm going to talk about. I'm also going to tell you on that video a little bit about a personal story about some of the ceramics that I've seen and some of the motifs that I really like. So I'm going to show you the money on that video. That's tomorrow night. Don't miss it. Valuing ceramics.
Awesome.
Thank you. Cheers to Georgia. I spent a lot of time in Georgia, especially in Atlanta, when I was taping. Of course, I was the star appraiser taping with Discovery Channel, Auction Kings. You probably remember that. Gallery 63 in Atlanta. And that show is still running and a lot of fun about, again, all the objects that came through the auction. And I enjoyed being there with the Gallery 63 gang and taping in Atlanta. We taped there many a late night in Atlanta. A lot of fun, of course, in Georgia, and a lot of good fans there too. So thanks for that. I'm Dr. Lori. This is Ask Dr. Lori Live. Who's my next guest?
Oh my gosh. Hi, Dr. Lori.
Oh gosh, it's you.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Whitney. Nice to meet you. Oh my God. I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, baby. Where are you calling from?
I'm in New York City right now.
Yeah, the city. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up in Connecticut, so it was just the city. Like nothing else mattered. It was New York, and that was it. So things are going well?
Yeah, I'm just really into thrifting, and I got something that I really like. I don't know if it's worth anything, but.
Are you enjoying the channel? Is the channel helping you here?
Yes, because I'm like learning little tips and tricks. Like when you turn it around, it's got to be dark for, more money, and like nails and all these, I'm learning stuff.
Good, honey. Well, you keep watching. Use the binge link, and I'll help you learn a lot, and I'll show you where the money is, too. So nice to see you, Whitney. So show me what you got. So you like this, and that's why you want me to take a look at it?
Yeah, I love this painting. Oh. The frame is just so beautiful, and I just love the painting itself. So
that painting is beautiful. That frame is beautiful, too, and I like your nails.
Oh, thank you.
Mine are purple today. I made purple. I might go yellow. I might do that. Can you show me? Can you come a little bit closer to your camera so I can see the painting? Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's really
like it. Is it signed?
It is, but I can't read. It's like there's a signature under here, but I can't read it.
Okay, show me the back, would you, sweetie? Show me the back.
So.
Okay, you're looking at the back. Do you see the color? Do you see the color there of the of what would be the back of the canvas, not the stretcher bars, but the back of the canvas? Do you see that color? It's like a brownish green color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So that tells you a little bit about date. That's going to help you to identify the period. So that's the middle to the late 20th century, right? Then you've got the stretcher bars, which are American, those nice mitered corners. You knew this? Okay, great. Okay, you're like, I learned that. I got that.
I'm
Dr. Lori.
learning.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
cool.
learning.
So you can't see the signature because the piece has been wrapped and the signature is wrapped underneath.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So that's that. Now here comes some of some of the other news. Let's see the front. Here's what I'm looking for, guys. I'm looking for the composition to see how much they cut off or how much they actually stretched away. If you look at the upper left-hand corner, it looks like there's a tree coming in. It's like this green at the top, kind of near that building. That tree would have had a little bit more space. So I think they've cut a little bit short when they were getting the standard size stretcher bars. So I think what they were trying to do is they had this beautiful frame and they wanted to use this painting. So they kind of cheated a little bit. So they hurt the painting's composition, the way it's set up a little bit. I hope you're all following me with that because these are important visual clues that will tell you about value. The painting is worth about $100, right? It is an American artist and it's an artist who's painting abroad. I think the painting was it was a little bit larger. The artist wanted to reveal a little bit more, including the signature. And the frame is the kicker because the frame is what everybody wants to match because the frame is expensive, right? You can have an artist paint something and then that value depends, but the framing can be expensive. That's a nice frame in very good condition. I would say the frame has its value too. I'd say about $200 for the whole operation, frame and painting. What did you pay?
Well, I bought it from a really nice thrift store in Brooklyn, and they don't negotiate, and everything's kind of overpriced, but I got it for like $83.
Okay, so they're very important, this Brooklyn place. Okay, so that's fine. You got it for $83. It's worth about $200, maybe $250, but I don't know if I'd go too high to $250. And then remember what the market is. First of all, what's nice about your piece, it's an impressionistic style, so if you were to resell it, I know you love it, so love it, enjoy it. You're young, it's only going to increase in value. But if you were to resell it, remember that particular piece will increase in value, right? Okay. And a lot of that is because it's impressionistic style, which lots of people like, landscapes, lots of people like, lots of color, lots of people like, and a wonderful frame. So you did okay for $83. The fact that you love it, I would love it for at least 5 years before you think about reselling it.
Okay, great.
And I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Okay, bye. You guys are a hoot. Fun to meet her too. I'm so glad she's learning and loving the stuff, enjoying art as well, enjoying antiques, enjoying collectibles. It's a lot of fun. I'm Dr. Lori. This is Ask Dr. Lori Live. I hope you're having a good time. I'm having a good time. You know, white sweater, couple earrings. Here we go. Nice to see you. Thank you all for being my guests, and thank you for the super chats and the super stickers. Hi, how are you? I'm only seeing what might be a hand and a little tiny itsy bitsy boat.
Yes. Hi, Dr. Lori. This is Eileen. I'm in Florida. Trying to get.
Hi, Eileen. How are you? You got a perfect pin for Florida.
Yes, I do.
Right.
I think it came from Newfoundland. It's marked 585 gold, and it got passed down to me about 20 years ago. I didn't know it was gold. I never really looked at it. Then I heard you say trombone. There's a clip on the back. It's a trombone clip.
Okay.
So,
can you show us the back? The clasp. I was talking about trombone clasps. I don't know. One of the videos. You got to watch the videos. You got to use the binge link. So I was talking about trombone clasps, which basically with the pin, it helps you to date the piece. Of course, 20th century trombone clasp. That piece, 585 means it's 58.5% fineness of gold. So that's the same as 14 karat gold. And that's a beautiful example. When you see these numbers, you got to learn these numbers. Where are they? I send them out on my newsletter and I show them to you at drloriv.com. So go there and sign up. Sign up for the newsletter because I'll tell you these tricks so you know what to look for. The marks are easy. And then it looks like you've got, of course, the sails are white. Are the sails mother of pearl?
yes, I think they are.
Yeah. Can you turn it around for me, sweetheart?
Yeah, I can. Let me see if I can get it back.
You got it. You're doing all right.
Okay.
Thank you for showing it right up to the camera. You're helping. I appreciate that. And remember about jewelry, you want to look for the marks. You want to look for a nice design, right? You want to look for a nice design. Perfect. Right there. Yeah. Mother of pearl value on that piece, 14 karat gold, $275 if you want to replace that. That's a hunk of gold at the bottom. That whole hull of that ship, that's a lot of gold. Thank you for being with me. Perfect for Florida. Put it on your t-shirt, and you could wear it, of course, there in Florida and anywhere. Jewelry is very good for a lot of reasons. First of all, whether it's costume or fine jewelry, it holds its value well. It's easy to store. It's easy also to, in fact, of course, ship if you are reselling it. I want to remind you a little bit about what you have to do when you're storing it. You may have seen, of course, on the specials and shopping page, I want you to remember that, of course, one of my recommendations, an important recommendation that I have, of course, is for the jewelry box. And the jewelry box are on the specials and shop page. Go down. You'll see, of course, my very important money magnet loop right on that specials and shopping page at drloriv.com. Click on it. It says go shopping now. Click on it and get over there and get the jewelry box. It's the best jewelry box. It's one that I recommend. And of course, it's one that I know you need because you have to have separate elements, separate little areas for, of course, your jewelry. So make sure that if you are reselling or if you are collecting jewelry, you have the right jewelry box. These are the ones that I recommend, and I enjoy this. I think it's extremely important. I know it's important to make sure you keep them separate. Thank you, Lisa, for your super chat and the super stickers. They're important ways to keep, of course, my budget high for these videos so my staff can continue to create these videos with me that are high quality, that give you information and what I like to say, news you can use. A lot of information on all of these videos. Don't forget, of course, video chats and the best gift out there, gift certificates for video chats. They've just been introduced. So if you need a gift for somebody, somebody you love, somebody who has everything, somebody who's a friend or family member, the video chats are available there. I'm Dr. Lori. This is Ask Dr. Lori Live. Thanks for being with me.